Happy Championship Sunday, everybody, from EOSN. I just wrapped up watching the Patriots whoop the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship. So now it's time for me to get on with my Championship Sunday games. We're going to first kick it off here on EOSN with coverage of the NFC Championship game featuring the number 5 Cincinnati Bengals, finished number 2 in the NFC North, taking on the number 1 Minnesota Vikings, the NFC North champions. This will be a great game. We are very much looking forward to it here. And then after this, we're going to reset, wrap it up, and we will start filming the video for our AFC Championship featuring the number 6 Oakland Raiders taking on the number 4 Houston Texans. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and head down, take you to Minneapolis for our first game here on Championship Sunday. Here we go. New game. Oh, come on. New game. FAC. And here we go. As you can see, they have the NFC Championship logo that I put on as a patch onto their uniforms. Kind of a cool thing that I thought would be fun to do. All right, here we go. This game is brought to you on EOSN. We are going to be playing Inside Sports Games, Inside Blitz. Go check them out at InsideSportsGames.org. All right, so our starting quarterbacks, Andy Dalton, one of the probably the hottest quarterback in the NFL this year in my NFL play-along, taking on Teddy Bridgewater, the surprising rookie. But as you know, if you know his skill set very well, not very surprising at all. Here we go. Load settings. NFL. And we are ready to go. Coin flip. Cincinnati has won the toss and will receive the kickoff. So Blair Walsh on to get us started here at the 2016 NFL Play-Along NFC Championship game. Winner moves on to Houston. All right, the kick. This one going to travel 2 yards or to the 2-yard line. Brandon Tate is going to return it all the way out to the 25. And we have our first penalty of the game on the first play of the game. Let's see what it is. Personal foul on the kicking team. Gain of 15 yards. First down, Cincinnati. So they'll have it on their own 40. Here we go. So 10 seconds off the clock, and here we go. First play, handoff to Jeremy Hill, goes right through the center. Gain of 6 on the play. Great job there. For all you guys that are interested to know how this game is played, next Sunday for my Pro Bowl, I'm going to be doing the demo teams. So the demo teams that comes with this set are the 2008 New York Giants and the 2008 New England Patriots. So you can, or not 2008, 2007, I believe. Either 2007, 2006. Whichever one was the one where the Patriots went undefeated in the regular season just to lose in the Super Bowl to the Giants. So we're going to be replaying that game as our Pro Bowl, and I will be doing it quite slowly to kind of explain how the game works. So if you want to find out sooner how to play the game, if you go to one of my earlier NFL videos, not the playoffs, but probably one of the Sunday night or Thursday night or Monday night football videos, I explain briefly how the game works. So stay tuned for that next week. But first, we got Championship Sunday business to take care of. Here we go. Next play. Long pass from Andy Dalton. Fires. It's going to be caught by Ryan Hewitt for a gain of 20, and he runs out of bounds. 10 seconds off the clock. Here comes Dalton again. Here comes the pass rush. He eludes it. Fires. Finds Rex Burkhead, who gets rid of the tackler. He's still going. Will not be stopped till he gets to the 22-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. And just a minute into this game, Cincinnati is already looking like the explosive offense they have been all season long. All right. Here we go. Quick pass by Dalton. Fires. This one will be caught by Giovanni Bernard for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 18 coming up. All right. Quick pass by Dalton. This one will be caught by Bernard again for a gain of 1, bringing up 3rd and 5 from the 17th, and he runs out of bounds. All right. Here goes Dalton. The short pass fires, and it's incomplete just off the hands of A.J. Green, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5 from the 17. Here comes the field goal unit. 10 seconds off the clock for the incomplete pass. And it will be I believe a 34-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and this one is good. And Cincinnati is the first to strike here in the 2016 NFL Playalong NFC Championship. 10 seconds off the clock for the field goal. And now here comes Nugent. Kicks this one 4 yards deep in the end zone. Cordell Patterson's going to take it. Poor coverage. He busts through the 20, through the 30, 40, back across 50, into Cincinnati territory over the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. A 104-yard return by Cordell Patterson. And that is going to tie the game up. Just like that, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings are tied. Here goes Blair Walsh for the extra point. Kick is good. Oh, no, they're not tied. That's right, because Cincinnati put a field goal. So Minnesota leads Cincinnati 7-3, 12-10 left in the first quarter. What a return by Patterson. Walsh kicks this one back to the 2-yard line. Exact same spot he was earlier. Brandon Tate going to return this out to the 27. 10 seconds off the clock. Here we go. Hand off to Bernard. Bernard goes right through the center. Gain of 4. Harrison Smith can't make the stop in time. Sorry, gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Hill. Hill goes around the outside. Finds the sideline. Goes up the sideline. Gets the first down and a whole lot more. Finally runs out of bounds at the 42. All right. Here we go again. Hand off to Jeremy Hill. Goes around the outside. Gain of 6 on the play. Tyler Eifert with a great block to spring him. 2nd and 4. Dalton. Quick pass. Fires. This one will be caught by Giovanni Bernard, who gets rid of a tackler, finds the sideline, and he's still going. Will not be brought down until he crosses the 50 and finally brought down at the Minnesota 34. 9:40 left in the first quarter. Hand off to Bernard. Goes right through the inside. Gain of 2 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd and 8. Dalton back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. And he's sacked. Everson Griffin launches the pass rush. And Brian Robison gets the sack. Loss of 7 yards, bringing up 3rd and 15. 40 seconds off the clock because they're not going to sack him and push him out of bounds to stop the time. Dalton, short pass, fires. This one will be caught by A.J. Green for a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 4th and 12. And either a long field goal attempt to make it a 1-point game, or they're going to punt it. And 7:40 left. They're going to punt it. Nugent isn't one of those all-star kickers, not that I'm aware of at least. So he punts this one, and it rolls out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So Minnesota will have their first offensive drive from their own 19. Teddy Bridgewater taking the field for the first time tonight, despite having a 7-3 lead already. Here we go. Here comes the pass rush. Bridgewater sacked. Carlos Dunlap launches the pass rush. Adam Pac-Man Jones brings down Bridgewater for a loss of 9 yards. Big play. 2nd and 19 coming up. Back to pass goes Bridgewater. Fires. This one will be caught by Stephon Diggs for a gain of 14. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Incidental face mask on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 from their own 19. Here we go. Short pass by Bridgewater. Fires. This one will be caught by Jarius Wright, but only a gain of 4 on the play. And that will bring in the punting team. All right. Jeff Locke on to punt. Kicks this one up to the 39-yard line. No fair catch. And he's going to be returned 14 yards by Adam Jones. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Illegal block on the return team. Loss of 10 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati. 5:50 left in the first quarter. Here we go. Back to pass goes Dalton. Dalton looking long. Knocked down by Terrence Newman all over that one. He has a 4 long pass rating. The rating roll was only a 1. Great job there by Terrence Newman to not let him go. All right, back to pass goes Dalton again. Fires. This one will be. What a catch by A.J. Green. Just on his rating. And that's a gain of 15 yards. First down, Cincinnati. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Here we go. Quick pass. Dalton. And it's knocked down by Sheriff Floyd. No flag on the play. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Giovanni Bernard. Goes right through the center. Gets a gain of 4 on the play, bringing up 3rd and 6. And that will now be a huge play coming up for Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals, who recently were transferred to the NFC North because the Detroit Lions were transferred to the AFC North. And then we'll go through all the moves. So in the AFC East, we had Baltimore move from the north to the east, and the Dolphins moved from the east to the south in the AFC. In the north, we had the Colts move from the south to the north. And then for the AFC to NFC move, we had Kansas City and Seattle switch. So Kansas City is now in the NFC West. Seattle's in the AFC West. And we'll go. There's another video on that. So anyway, big thing is now Cincinnati is in the NFC North. All right. Here comes the pass rush from the Vikings, and he eludes it. He's going to run, and he gets dropped. No gain on the play, but there is a flag. Let's see what happens. Incidental face mask on the offense. Loss of 5 yards. That penalty's declined, and it's going to be 4th and 6 from the 45. He ran out of bounds. So 10 seconds. It's off the clock. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Here comes Huber to try to boot this one well. This one to the 10-yard line. No fair catch. It's going to be returned 4 yards by Marcus Shields. So they will start on the 14. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Bridgewater back to pass. Throws. This one will be another good catch by the Vikings receivers. Jerick McKinnon makes the catch. Gain of 3 on the play. Here we go. Quick pass again. Bridgewater fires. Great throw to Matasita for the first down. Here we go again. Another quick pass by Bridgewater. Fires. This one is knocked down by Michael Johnson. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Holding on the offense. Loss of 10 yards. Repeat, first down. So they are backed up all the way to their own 14. Hand off to AP. AP goes around the outside. And he finds the sideline. Gain of 6 on the play. And now, here comes Bridgewater. Back to pass. Throws. Knocked down by Leon Hall. Great play by him, and that'll make it 3rd and 14. Bridgewater. Back to pass. Throws. Knocked down by George Iloka. And that's going to make it 4th and 14. Here comes the punting unit. 1:20 left in the first quarter. This one kicked well. 37-yard line, no fair catch. It's going to be returned an additional 5 yards, so they will start from their own 42. Decent field position for the Bengals. Hill gets the ball, goes around the outside. Gain of 4 on the play. Hand off to Mohamed Sanu. Sanu gets the ball. He goes around outside. Gain of 2. Andrew Sendejo in on the stop. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. After 1 here at the NFC Championship, score is Minnesota 7, Cincinnati 3. Winner moves on to Houston for Super Bowl 51. All right, first play here in the second quarter. It is 3rd and 4 from their own 48 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton back to pass, throws, knocked down by Terrence Newman, and they will be punting it. Here comes the punt team. This one, all the way to the 21-yard line, rolls out of bounds. So now the Vikings will take over on their own 21. Bridgewater, short pass, fires. This one will be caught by Mike Wallace, but no gain on the play. Geno Atkins with the stop. Bridgewater back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. He eludes it, fires, and it's caught by Stephon Diggs, who's wide open, still going. Will not be stopped until he crosses the 50. Finally brought down at the 48. First and 10 in Cincinnati territory. Here we go. Hand off to AP. AP goes right through the center. Gain of 1 on the play. A.J. Hawk with the stop. Bridgewater, short pass, fires. This one will be caught by Mike Wallace. Gain of 4 on the play as well. And 3rd and 4 coming up. Back goes Bridgewater, fires. This one will be caught again by Adam Thielen. Another wide open Minnesota Vikings receiver. And he's not going to get stopped until he's brought down at the 18-yard line. Great job here by Teddy Bridgewater and the Minnesota Vikings on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 18. Back to pass. Fires. This one will be caught by Jerick McKinnon for a gain of 4. Brought down at the 14. Bridgewater, short pass. Fires. Incomplete. Overthrew Kyle Rudolph badly. He had him about 2 yards downfield. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Back to pass, throws, fires. This one will be great catch by Diggs. Diggs looking for the end zone. He's going to get there. Touchdown. Minnesota. A 14-yard catch and run by Stephon Diggs. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Minnesota Vikings, who I believe were not the favorite, but we will double check that right now. Sorry. So what I did, I went to whatifsports.com. I put in the 2015 Minnesota Vikings versus hosting the 2015 Cincinnati Bengals, and Minnesota won 6 out of 10. So Minnesota is the favorite in this game, but not by a whole lot. But they are playing like a favorite now. Okay, so that was a 14-yard catch. So that takes 20 seconds off the clock for the touchdown. And now here comes Blair Walsh for the kick. Just so you know, I don't do their rules strictly. I have my own set of timing rules that I use, but that's about it. All right, this kicked into the end zone for the touchback. So Cincinnati will be taking over on their own 25. Oh, wait, should have been no time off the clock for that. Oh, well. All right, we'll make it up. All right, handoff to Bernard. Bernard gets the ball, goes around the outside, and he gets dropped after a gain of 1. Andrew Sendejo in on the stop. All right, so let's see. That was supposed to be 0, and I hit 10. So if I only take 10 from 40, that makes 30. All right, now we're back on track time-wise. All right, Dalton back to pass. Throws. This one's going to be knocked down by Harrison Smith. Incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 9. All right. Deep pass coming by Dalton. Fires. This one will be caught by Tyler Eifert. Gain of 24 on the play. And Cincinnati has it on the 50. They need to get something here. Handoff to Hill. Hill goes through the inside. And Russell Bodine could not give him the block he needed. 7:30 left in the half. Handoff to Hill. Hill goes around the outside. Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 4. 6:50 left on the clock. Dalton, short pass, fires. Incomplete, knocked down by Xavier Rhodes. And here comes the punting unit. This one kicked to the 15-yard line, no fair catch, and it's going to be returned 14 yards. So the Minnesota Vikings will take over on the 29. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Offsides on the return team. Gain of 5 yards. That penalty be accepted. 1st down Cincinnati. So it was 4th down, but because of the offsides penalty, Cincinnati gained the yards needed for the 1st down. So 10 seconds off the clock there. Huge mistake there by the Vikings. Wow. Very uncharacteristic of them this year. Dalton, quick pass, fires. This one will be caught by Jeremy Hill for a gain of 5. Making it 2nd and 5 from the Minnesota 34. Hill back to pass. Nope. Sorry, not back to pass. Gets the ball. Goes right through the center. Dropped by Sheriff Floyd for a gain of 2. 3rd and 7 coming up, and they need a yard to get into field goal range. Here we go. Back to pass. Goes Dalton. Here comes the pass rush. Fires. Eludes it. And he finds Giovanni Bernard for 2 yards, and they're in field goal range. And they're going to bring out Nugent. 4:30 left on the clock. 51-yarder. Kick is up, and it is good. Nugent nails that one, and it is now 14-6, a one-possession ball game. 10 seconds off the clock. 4:20 left in the half. Just a reminder, Minnesota will be receiving the half kickoff. Here we go. Nugent gets the ball. Takes the ball 4 yards deep into the end zone. And Patterson, here we go again. He almost busted loose again. Finally brought down at the 27. Nugent only had about 2 or 3 more guys to beat, and that would have been another return for a touchdown. All right. 4:10 left on the clock in the first half. Bridgewater, medium pass, throws, incomplete. Just missed badly overthrew Charles Johnson, if we're being honest. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Handoff to AP. AP goes right through the center, finds a hole and goes up the middle. Gain of 13 on the play. Brought down at the Minnesota 40. And this Minnesota Vikings crowd is going nuts, hoping they get a chance to go back to the Super Bowl and win. Something that this team has not been able to do. The closest this team has ever come to going back to the Super Bowl in recent years was back in 2009 when the Vikings took Drew Brees and the Saints, the eventual world champions, to overtime and lost. But AP goes right through the center, finds another hole, gain of 19 on the play, and they're in Cincinnati territory. And then, of course, there was 1998, I believe, when the Vikings missed a field goal against the Falcons that resulted in them losing the NFC title game. So a lot of demons being exercised today by the Vikings. Handoff to AP, goes right through the center, gain of 4 on the play, and the Vikings are looking strong right now. Handoff to AP, goes around the outside. Dropped by A.J. Hawk for a loss of 2. Shoved out of bounds. And that took us to our 2-minute warning. So for 2-minute warnings, I do an untimed play. So this next play will be untimed. It should have been the last one, but too late now. All right, Bridgewater, short pass, fires. This one will be cut for a gain of 6 by Stephon Diggs. And that'll make it 4th and 2 from the 33 of Cincinnati. And here comes Blair Walsh to try a 50-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is... He missed it. He went wide. He missed it by about 5, and that has got some Minnesota fans very worried because this could be a turn going on here. 1:40 left in the quarter. Long pass coming by Dalton. Here comes the pass rush, and he's dropped for a loss of 9. Everson Griffin launches the pass rush. Tom Johnson gets the sack. And 1 minute left in the first half. Dalton, short pass, fires. This one will be cut for a gain of 2, and he gets out of bounds at the 33. And nope, A.J. McCarron's not in, so yes, we want another one. All right. Handoff to Hill. Hill goes right through the center. Gain of 9 on the play, but he didn't get out of bounds, making it 4th and 8. And Cincinnati is just going to let the clock run down. 10 seconds left, so this will be the final play of the first half here at the 2016 NFL Playalong NFC Championship game. The punt. This good punt by Huber at the 9-yard line. That's going to be returned 1 yard. So that will end the half. After 2, it is Minnesota Vikings 14, Cincinnati 6. Okay, so let's go and end that. Minnesota will be receiving the second half kickoff. Let's look at our stats. All right, let's look at our team stat comparison. Right now, first downs are tied. Third down conversions, Minnesota has the favor. Look at this, offensive yards. Minnesota 144, but Cincinnati 143. Offensive plays and yardage. It looks like Minnesota's is winning that one with an average of 6.5 yards per play. Rushing yards at Cincinnati. Rushing plays average. However, Minnesota has the higher average. Passing yards, it's very close, 102 to 90 in favor of Minnesota. And no turnovers in the game. Passing for Andy Dalton, he's 11 for 17. For Teddy Bridgewater, he's 11 for 15. So they're winning that one. Andy Dalton, has been sacked twice. Bridgewater has only been sacked once. 2 field goals from Cincinnati, none from Minnesota, as Walsh missed that one, as we just saw. But the only 2 touchdowns in the game coming from Minnesota, and that was 1 rushing touchdown, 1 passing touchdown. 1 passing touchdown and 1 return touchdown. Sorry about that. Penalties, 1 for 10 for Cincinnati, 4 for 35 for Minnesota. And the time of possession in favor of Cincinnati, 17:40 to 12:20. All right, so we'll close that out. Now we will look at the box score to see who's doing what. All right, Andy Dalton, 11 for 17 for 106 yards. Teddy Bridgewater, 11 for 15 for 111 yards and a touchdown. Jeremy Hill, 9 for 38. AP, 6 for 42. Giovanni Bernard, the leading receiver, 5 for 27. But look at this. Stephon Diggs, 4 for 65 and a touchdown. So right now the turnover battle could end up being the difference maker here. Here comes Nugent to start the second half of our 2016 NFL Playalong NFC Championship game. Winner moves on to Houston for Super Bowl 51. Nugent puts this one into the end zone for the touchback. So Minnesota will take over on the 25. Oh, crap, it did it again. That should have been no timed. All right, we'll make up for it. Short pass by Bridgewater. Fires. This one will be caught by Kyle Rudolph for a gain of 6. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. So to make up for the fact that I should not have hit a time on that touchback, I'm going to hit a no time after this penalty. But let's resolve the penalty. All right, 34. Holding on the offense, loss of 10 yards. Repeat, first down. So 14:50 left in the third quarter. Here we go. AP gets the ball. He's going to go right through the inside. Finds another hole. Breaks another gain for 14. First down. Cincinnati. Just shy of the first down because of the penalty. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to pass goes Bridgewater. Fires. Picked off. Reggie Nelson picks it off and returns it to the 29. And Cincinnati has a chance to even the score. 14 minutes left in the third quarter. First turnover by the Vikings. And now people are wondering, the fans might be getting a little nervous depending on how this drive goes. Medium pass by Dalton. Fires. This one will be caught for a gain of 12 by A.J. Green. First down from the 17. All right. Giovanni Bernard gets the ball, finds the sideline, goes around the outside. Gain of 7 on the play. Brought down at the 10. 2nd and 3 coming up. Hand off to Hill. Hill goes right through the center. Gain of 8 as Eric Kendricks can't stop him. And that'll make it 1st and goal from the 2. Dalton, short pass, fires. Has a man in the end zone. Touchdown! And the Cincinnati Bengals have scored. Here comes the kick for the extra point. Kick is up and it is good. And it is 14-13. The touchdown off of the interception thrown by Bridgewater. The pass from Dalton to Sanu. Oh, sorry, that should have been 20 seconds. My bad. All right, 6-3. 4 yards deep in the end zone, and we're going to let it go. He lets it go. So, wait, I should have an additional 10 seconds. So, all right, hold on. Handoff to AP, goes right through the inside. Gain of nothing on the play. And since I hit the buttons too much, I only took 30 seconds off. So we're back on top time-wise. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Bridgewater, medium pass, throws. This one will be caught by Mike Wallace for a gain of 16, and he runs out of bounds at the 41. 1st and 10, here we go. Back to pass goes Bridgewater, fires, and it's caught by Stephon Diggs. Great play by him, gain of 9, runs out of bounds at the 50. 2nd and 1 coming up. Handoff to AP, goes around the outside, dropped. Michael Johnson and Vontaze Burfict, but Johnson's going to get credit for the hit for a loss of 2. 3rd and 3 coming up. Handoff to AP, goes around the outside. He's got the first down, brought down at the 48. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Illegal contact, 10-yard penalty, 1st down, Minnesota. 10 seconds off the clock. Bridgewater back to pass, throws, and it's knocked down by Georgie Loca. 2nd and 10 from the Cincinnati 42. Back to pass. Nope. Play action, hands off to Peterson, goes right through the center. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up. They need about 4 yards to get into field goal range. Hand off. Nope. It's got play action. Fires, and it is caught by Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon breaks through, but there is a possible flag on the play. 1st down, and no flags on the play. 1st and 10 from the Cincinnati 22. So right here, it'll tell you if there's a possible penalty and stuff like that. So, all right. Bridgewater, 1st and 10 from the 22. Short pass, fires. This one will be caught by Kyle Rudolph. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Bridgewater back to pass. Looking, can't find anyone, so he's got to throw it away. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 22. They're in field goal range. Here we go. Back to pass goes Bridgewater. Fires. Has a man in the end zone. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Possible flag. There is no flags on the play. And here comes Walsh to put on the extra point. It is up and good. And it is 21-13, back to being an 8-point lead. 22 yards, 20 seconds. No flag on the play. Walsh kicks this one 4 yards deep in the end zone. And they're going to let the touchback go. Let it go. So they will take over on their own 25. No time off the clock. Here we go. Handoff to Bernard. Goes around the outside. Finds the sideline. Almost gets a 1st down. Gain of 9 on the play. Short pass by Dalton. Fires. This one will be caught by a wide open Giovanni Bernard. 1st down on their own 43. Gain of 9. 1st and 10. Handoff to Bernard. Goes around the outside. And he's going to get 3 yards. Sheriff Floyd kept him from breaking one open. And now, short pass by Dalton, 2nd and 7, throws. It will be caught by Jeremy Hill for a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 coming up. Hand off to Hill. Hill goes right through the center. Gets the hole for a gain of 8. 1st and 10 in Minnesota territory. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Hand off to Hill. Hill goes right through the center. Gain of 2 on the play. Eric Kendricks in on the stop. All right. Dalton back to pass. Throws. And it's going to be caught by Giovanni Bernard. Gain of 6 on the play. And there is a flag. Let's see what it is. Illegal motion on the offense. Loss of 5 yards. Repeat, 3rd down. Or 2nd down, sorry. 10 seconds off the clock. 3 minutes to go. Back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. He eludes it. Fires. Just overthrows Giovanni Bernard. 3rd and 13 coming up. 2:50 left in the quarter. All right, here comes the pass rush again. This time he doesn't elude it. He's brought down. Loss of 10 yards. Brian Robinson launches the pass rush, but Everson Griffin knocks him down at his own 45. And the Minnesota Vikings make another stand. 2:10 left on the clock in the third quarter. This one, great punt into the end zone by Huber for the touchback. So Minnesota will take over on their 20. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Bridgewater, short pass, fires, finds AP for a gain of 4 on the play. 1:20 left in the quarter. 2nd and 6. Hands off to AP, goes around the outside, and he busts another one loose for a gain of 16 and runs out of bounds at the 40. AP doing a great job there. Okay. Hand off to AP again, goes around the outside, gain of 3 on the play. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Hand off to Zach Line this time, goes around the outside. Gain of 3 on the play, and that will end the third quarter. With 1 to go, it is Minnesota 21, Cincinnati 13. Here we go, the fourth quarter of the 2016 NFL Playalong NFC Championship game. First play will be a 3rd and 4 from their own 46 for Minnesota. Hand off to AP. AP goes right through the center. Gain of 3 on the play, but he didn't get the first down. And now, here comes the punting team. Jeff Locke puts this one up into the end zone for the touchback. So, 14-10 left to go. 8-point game. Cincinnati has the ball. They got to go 80 yards. Hand off to Bernard. Bernard goes right through the center. Gain of 5 on the play. Eric Kendricks couldn't stop him before he got there. Dalton, short pass, fires. This one will be caught for a gain of 3 more. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Personal foul on the offense. Loss of 15 yards. Repeat, 3rd down. So loss of 15 yards. So it's 3rd down. Here we go. Quick pass, fires. This one will be caught by Giovanni Bernard for a gain of 9, bringing up 4th and 5 from their own 25. And they will have to punt it back to Minnesota. This one to the 40-yard line, and it rolls out of bounds. So Minnesota has decent field position with 12:30 left in the game. Only 12 minutes and 30 seconds separate them from going to their first Super Bowl in a long time. Hand off to AP. AP goes around the outside. Gain of 1 on the play. Ray Maluga in on the stop. Okay. They forced him out of bounds. I'm looking up some stuff right here. All right. Bridgewater back to pass, throws, and it's incomplete. He overthrew Mike Wallace bad that time, bringing up 3rd and 9. All right, Bridgewater, medium pass, going for it, fires, finds Kyle Rudolph. Rudolph gets rid of a tackler, and he takes off all the way to the 33, and he runs out of bounds. Huge play for the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are about, and Mike Zimmer are hoping to make it to their first Super Bowl since, let me look it up, 1976 was the last time the Minnesota Vikings were in the Super Bowl. I believe. Let me double check that really fast. Yep. Okay, so 1976 was the last time the Minnesota Vikings went to the Super Bowl. Let's see if they can pull this off. Bridgewater back to pass, throws. This one will be caught for a gain of 5 by Stephon Diggs. All right. Bridgewater throws again. This one will be caught again by Asita for a gain of 8 for the first down from the Cincinnati 20. All right. Bridgewater back to pass. Throws. This one will be caught by Jarius Wright for a gain of 1, bringing up 2nd and 9, and they're in the red zone. Bridgewater, short pass, fires. This one will be caught again by AP for a gain of 5. 3rd and 4 coming up. 9:20 left in the game. Bridgewater, quick pass. Can't find anyone, throws it away. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 4, and Blair Walsh will come on to make this an 11-point game. A 31-yard field goal attempt, I believe. Yep. Minnesota kick is up, and it is good. This time he got it. And it is now a 2-possession ball game. This is going to be tough. The Cincinnati Bengals have got to figure out a way to get points quick and fast. There's 9 minutes left in the game. They can do it. This one 2 yards deep into the end zone. And here goes Jones. He's going to return it. Oh, and he's stopped at the 14. Bad field position for Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right. The Cincinnati Bengals. Not 8:50 left in the game. Here comes the long pass. Pass rush. And he's sacked. Everson Griffin sacks him. Everson Griffin launches the pass rush. Brian Robson sacks for a loss of 6 yards. The Cincinnati Bengals trying to make it to their first Super Bowl since 1988. So, and that is not going to help them. Here comes another long pass by Dalton, and it's picked off at the 30. Returned 9 yards to the 21 by Captain Mernerlin. Captain Mernerlin with the interception with 8:10 left to go, and they are in field goal range. And that might do it. 8 minutes to go. Handoff to AP. Goes right through the center. Gain of 7. And they're just trying to eat clock up. Handoff to... Nope. Bridgewater's going to keep it. Goes right through the center. And he's brought down after a gain of 1, bringing up 3rd and 2. Handoff to AP. Goes around the outside. Gain of 6 on the play. And it's 1st and goal from the 7. 6 minutes left. Handoff to AP, goes around the outside, finds 2 yards. 3rd and goal coming up from the 5. 5:20 left in the game. Back to pass goes Bridgewater, fires, and it's knocked down by Vontaze Burfict. 3rd and goal from the 5, coming up, 5:10 left. Peterson gets the ball, goes around the outside, dropped by, I believe, Reggie Nelson for a loss of 3, and it's all because Kyle Rudolph couldn't give him the block he needed. And it's 4th and 8 goal from the 8. Here comes Walsh to make it a 14-point game. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Minnesota Vikings lead by 14. 4:20 left in the game. Walsh puts this one in the end zone for a touchback. So Dalton has got to make something happen here. Dalton back to pass. He can't find anyone. He's taken off. He gets a gain of 2 on the play and runs out of bounds. Good job for Andy Dalton. 4:10 left on the clock. Dalton, short pass, fires. This one will be caught by Giovanni Bernard. Runs out of bounds. Gain of 7 on the play. 3rd and 1. Handoff to Bernard. Bernard gets dropped for a loss of 1. Everson Griffin and Chad Greenway in on the stop, but Griffin is going to get credit for the tackle. 3:20, and they got to go for it because they need a touchdown and they need an onside kick to go their way. Short pass, fires, intercepted, and that's going to do it. Intercepted by Xavier Rhodes. Returns the ball 3 yards, and the Minnesota Vikings, for the first time since 1976, 40 years ago, are going to the Super Bowl. McKinnon's going to get the ball. Goes right through the center. Gain of 19 on the play. Great job there, and that's going to keep ticking the clock off. 2:30 left in the game. Handoff to AP. Goes around the outside. Busts one loose, and he's going all the way into the end zone, and that will for sure do it. An 18-yard touchdown. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Minnesota Vikings take us to the 2-minute warning. And the untimed play, unless it is a touchback, which it is, would have been a kickoff. But, so here we go. Dalton, they are down by 21. Needs a miracle. Here comes the pass rush. Can't find anyone. He's going to go, and he's going to bust one loose for a gain of 7, but he did not get out of bounds. So Cincinnati will be forced to call their first time out. Actually, that should be an untimed play, so my bad. All right. Short pass by Dalton. Fires. That's going to be caught for a gain of 9, and he gets out of bounds. Okay, so the last one should have been an untimed play. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take that off. All right. 1:40 left to go. Back to pass goes Dalton. Fires. This one will be caught for a gain of 18 by A.J. Green, but he didn't get out of bounds, and now Cincinnati will be forced to take their first time out. All right, going for it all here. Back to pass. Throws. This one will be caught for a gain of 19. He's got to get out of bounds. Does he? He doesn't. And Cincinnati will be forced to take their second timeout. 1:20 left. Back to pass goes Dalton. Dalton can't find anyone. He's going to take off himself. Gain of 1 on the play, and he's drilled. And the ball comes loose. Andrew Whitworth recovers it for Cincinnati, and he didn't get out of bounds. So Cincinnati will take their final timeout. 1:10 left in the game. Back to pass, throws, fires, caught by A.J. Green for a gain of 12, and they need him to get out of bounds, and he doesn't. So they go into the hurry-up. All right, back to pass. Fires, and it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown. And that will take 20 seconds off the clock. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 30 seconds to go, here comes the onside kick from Nugent, and it's unsuccessful. Minnesota has won, is going to win the NFC title. 20 seconds left. Here comes the kneel down by Bridgewater. The Minnesota Vikings, NFC champions, and are going to Super Bowl 51. For the first time since 1976, Minnesota is going to the big game, and they will take on the winner of the AFC title game, Oakland at Houston. If Houston wins that game, what a crazy thing that would be. Final score here from Minnesota. The Minnesota Vikings have won the NFC title 34, Cincinnati 20. For all of us here at EOSN, we are happy to award the NFC title MVP to Stephon Diggs is our NFC Championship game MVP. 7 receptions, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. So you heard it here first. Well, we're going to wrap up here in Minnesota. Then we're going to get ready to take you down to the Lone Star State, to the site of Super Bowl 51, Houston, where the Houston Texans are hoping to make history by being the first team to ever make it to their own Super Bowl. But first, those pesky Oakland Raiders stand in their way. We're going to bring you that very, very soon. Until then, have a great day.